Sit back, relax, and enjoy, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
It's not gonna happen, and Daniel McMillan,
Pennsylvania native, kept here winning here at Pocono.
Third win of the season, and win the championship.
Ryan Benjamin with the last lap pass.
And he is going to score the victory in the Minute Maid 300.
Sam and Oskin, third win of the season.
He's gonna get it and only leads 3 laps today!
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Welcome guys to the NOFSRL Home Depot Pro Series. Today we're at Martinsville, Virginia for the running of the Office Depot 275 laps around this half-mile paperclip. And there will be a pit stop during the race. I believe the fuel window is 55 laps. It might be a little bit more, might be a little bit less. Anyway, let's look at the top 10 starting grid that was set yesterday in qualifying. As we all know, the pole was received by Buck Hoover, but since he blew up, he will be starting in the back. So starting first will be Logan Williams, the defending champion. On his outside is his brother Andrew Williams in 89. Starting third is the 03 of Will Parrish. Starting fourth is Chevron Asada. Starting fifth is the 46 of Arthur Xavier. Starting sixth is the 9 of Darian Arnstoff. Starting 7th is the 95 of Iguana Seam, Starting 8th is the 4 of Atlanta Smith Jr. Starting 9th, the 43 of Daisy Johnson. And at the top 10 is the 59 of Owen Miles. Now, down to the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
The pace car will roll off very quickly there. Everyone will roll off fine, it looks like. And Logan Williams will lead him to the green flag. Green flag in the air, we're underway at Martinsville. And already Will Parrish making it 3 wide in turn number 2. Ooh, almost a little bit of contact. Still 3 wide going into turn 3 as Andrew Williams benefited from that. As you may have noticed, we are using a different version of Martinsville, but Andrew Williams already to the lead from second. As Will Parrish really messed up Logan Williams there as he's fallen back to 4th now. Andrew Williams, following his brother's footsteps, already taking a pretty big lead out here in Martinsville. Chevron Asada Will Parrish is fighting for second. As the 9 of Darian Arnstoff looking for 4th. Looks Logan Williams almost cleared him, but not quite. Oh, almost a little bit of contact. There was contact. Will Parrish and Chevron Asada fighting hard for second there. Oh, Chevron Asada way up the track into turn number 1. A little bit of a mistake there. As they're fighting, looks like the 9 of Darian Arnstoff will file into 4th place now. As they're still side by side for second, single file throughout the field, except for the battle for 8th, which is between Lance Smith Jr. and Iguana Seam. Smith Jr. will clear him into turn 3 though. Looks like Chevron Asada getting freight trained a little bit on the high side. Will Parrish should be able to clear him out of turn 4 here. Yes, he will. No. All this battling has allowed Andrew Williams to make a big lead. Andrew Williams obviously using the same car that his brother used to win the championship last year. obviously the 89 team knows how to make a fast race car here at Martinsville. Ooh, almost a little bit of contact between Darian Arnsdorf and Will Parrish there. It's the 9 looking to take second away from him. Still struggling to clear him, but still. That 9 is very fast and he should be able to clear him here. I don't know, Will Parrish went way up the track, but he's still there. Gets a good run off of turn 2 there. Still side by side, but Darian Arnsdorf will push him out wide and clear him for second. Thomas Troxel and Jack Drew, almost a little contact between Trey Smith and Thomas Troxel there. Cole Speed looking to take 13th away from Trey Smith now. To the inside. Trey Smith will get a run on the high side and clear him. Oh! Contact there between Cole Speed and Trey Smith. Nikolai Sykes all the way back in the pack. He made a statement before the race today that he expects to do a lot better than last season with the new number, new car, new team. But obviously not showing that as he's dead last currently. But no, Buck Hoover's dead last. Buck Hoover. Something happened to Buck Hoover. He's 2 laps down. As he's holding up Darian Arnsdorf. Let's try and find what happened to Buck Hoover here. As it looks like Buck Hoover, I think a tire was going down. He just pit. He just went into pit road. As you saw, he was swerving all over, slower on the backstretch. I think a tire was going down, and he just pit. That was on lap 8. But now back to live action as he's still holding up Darian Arnsdorf as he has a slow car, looks like, but obviously fresh tires. So Andrew Williams still continues to extend his lead. And now the 46 of Arthur Xavier looking to pass Logan Williams for 9th. Logan Williams has fallen back quite a bit. And he'll fall back to 10th place. As there's a battle between Thomas Troxel and Jack Troll for 11th. Thomas Troxel obviously doing a lot better than Tristan Allen did in that 83 machine last season, as he's up into 11th place now. Oh, it's our 3 wide. 59 of Owen Miles put him 3 wide into turn 1. He'll back out of it on the backstretch going to turn 3. Cole Speed will benefit from that, and he'll get 12th place. A little bit of a battle between Newt against Scott and Trey Smith. Trey Smith's fallen back quite a bit in the last few laps. Nikolai Sykes trying to pass Mitchell Collins for 22nd. Can't quite do it as he's on the high side, just can't make that work. As it looks like Buck Hoover has helped Darian Arnsdorf as he's cut the lead down to 1.83 seconds. I think the draft and fresh tires from Buck Hoover's helped, and if Buck Hoover can catch Andrew Williams here and hold him up, then that'll help Darian Armstrong even more. Buck Hoover has gained on Andrew Williams quite a bit as we're almost on lap 25. We're almost a third of the way done with this race. Andrew Williams gonna get caught by Buck Hoover, and Buck Hoover is carrying Darian Armstrong along. Andrew Williams looks a little bit slower than usual. Darian Armstrong in second, and right behind him is Liam Smith Jr. in third. Christopher Conway, who drove that Ford machine last season, did pretty good. Won the second race of the season, and the Ford machine was obviously fast all season. Thomas Troxel, is still battling Jack Troll for that 12th position. Still battling, still trying to pass one another. So Nikolai Sykes is now up into 20. Sorry about the technical difficulties there. But as we go back to the lead now, Buck Hoover's passed Andrew Williams to get one of his laps back. And here comes Darian Armstrong for the lead, side by side now. Darian Armstrong will get a good run on the front stretch. And he will clear him out of turn 2. Darian Armstrong is the new leader. I'm not sure where the 4. The 4 has retired. The 4 William Smith Jr. has retired from the race. Obviously, a bad end to his day, as he's running in that 3rd position, as you saw. A bad end to that day for the 4 team. As Chevron Asada will now go up into 3rd, and Will Parrish in 4th, and Daisy Johnson in 5th, but she's getting quite a bit of a mirrorful of Iguana Seam, who's right behind her in 6th. Try and make a move on the high side. Can't quite make it work, obviously. The low line has been dominant all day as the 11 Cole Speed. As I mentioned yesterday in the test session at Martinsville, Cole Speed won and showed a lot of speed. Has gone up into 9th place. Is running down Arthur Xavier for 8th. Darian Armstrong has caught Buck Hoover quite a bit, trying to put another lap on him once again. As he's ran away from Andrew Williams. Andrew Williams obviously with a short run car and not a long run car. So that 89 car is struggling quite a bit. It's been a long single file run as the 56 of Mitchell Collins has fallen back quite a bit. As the 56 has damage, that's why. Obviously hit the wall, I'm not sure how, but obviously did Nikolai Sykes battling for 19th, that is, yes. Trying to pass Chase Buck there. And he will, and now try and get the 18 and the 99. It's the 83. So I was saying he's doing good. I might jinx him as he's fallen back all the way to 16th. He was battling for that, I believe it was 11th position. There was contact between Lamont Cook and Trey Smith there in turn 2. Jack Troll trying to pass Logan Williams there for the 10th position. And he'll make a big dive, almost a little bit of contact there. Jack Troll now up into 10th position. Looks like Logan Williams kind of backed out of it there and let him by on the front stretch. As Cole Speed trying to pass Nathan Stapleton and Arthur Xavier. If he can, that'll bring him up into 7th place. Now Will Parrish is running down Chevron Asada for the 3rd position. And it's almost a 3-second gap from the leader, Darian Armstrong, to 2nd place, Andrew Williams. Darian Armstrong with a very fast race car. And I said earlier, the 4 of Christopher Conway won the 2nd race of the season last season. I was mistaken, he won the 3rd race. The 2nd race was Bristol, which was won by Benny Watson, who drove this very same 9 machine. And wow, Darren Armstrong almost gained half a second on Andrew Williams there that last lap. That is crazy. Darren Armstrong with a very, very fast race car. Still a little bit of battles in the mid-pack for the top 10 positions as Cole Speed has passed Arthur Xavier for 8th position. Now is going to try and run down Nathan Stapleton for 7th. As the caution is out, caution will wave here at Martinsville. See, I'm trying to find what happened. See if we can find any car damage. We're off the pace. I think it was Trey Smith. Trey Smith's a lap down. as pace car just hit the pit lane wall. Obviously not a good pace car driver there. And if luckily their drive-through was a pace car, or he would have hit our leader there. But as everyone's pitting, except Darren Arnsoff, which I believe will pit next lap, which will help him. Let's try and find what happened. This is exactly what happened. The 32 of Lamont Cook just hooked Trey Smith out of turn 2 and spun him around. Oh, no damage. Somehow Mitchell Collins didn't hit him there, but yeah, just Lamont Cook just spun him around out of turn 2. Let's go back to live action. We'll look at the pace car here and see who is in the lead. It says Nikolai Sykes, I believe, is in the lead currently. Which I'm not sure if that's correct or not. We'll see as they go around and across the line. Yes, Nikolai Sykes is the leader. And let's take a look right here. Take a look what happened on pit road where he could get the lead. He pits with everyone else. I believe he was in 17th when he pit. Comes into his box. He just gets fuel. A strategy play by Nikolai Sykes will gain him the lead. Wow, that could be amazing for Nikolai Sykes. It could be horrible as the lights on the pace car will be off. Well, we're gonna go green this time by Darren Arnsdorf is all the way back in 19th. Not a good pit stop for him. Nikolai Sykes will lead him back to the green flag. Nikolai Sykes with the fuel only strategy play. Green flag back in the air. Not a good jump for Nikolai Sykes as those worn tires will hurt him, as now Chevron Asada will go to the lead as he's holding up the high line. Looks like he spun the tires on the restart there. And here comes Daisy Johnson. She'll benefit from the bad restart. Nikolai Sykes is very slow on the high side. Oh, almost a little bit of contact. That was almost bad. Nikolai Sykes very slow on the high side. I think he's running out of fuel. No caution yet. He's very slow on the backstretch. As he'll get to pit road as he hit the wall there. Something's wrong with that car. I'm not sure if he's out of fuel or what. But back to the lead. The 09 of Chevron Asada is leading this race. Daisy Johnson in second. Nathan Stapleton in third. Nikolai Sykes will come to a halt on pit road. I believe the car's out of fuel. There was no caution though, as he was very slow, held up a lot of cars. Josh King got the worst of it though. Three car now 2 laps down. Trey Smith trying to hold on to his lead lap. He's holding up Chevron Asada's. Now Nathan Stapleton will look at the inside of Daisy Johnson. as it looks like the 03 was towed. Get 4 fresh tires and fill that car up with fuel as Nathan Stapleton now to the lead. He'll pass Chevron Asada and will take the lead in Martinsville. I thought that was a genius play by Nikolai Sykes and the 3 team, but obviously I'm not sure what happened. I thought they did fuel only. They might have not put anything in it. They might have not got enough fuel in. I'm not sure what happened there. As I believe they didn't put fuel in, and the fuel, they just hit the fuel window on that restart. As now the 95 Iguana seam up into second place, which up second place, sorry. Did a very good job last season. Won the All-Star race and only won one other race, which was Nazareth. Nathan Stapleton trying to pass Trey Smith, and he will. Trey Smith now goes down a lap. Or lap down, sorry. Now Iguana seam trying to pass Trey Smith and trying to run down the leader. As Logan Williams up into 5th place now. You know, it looked like he had a short car run. See if that'll come to his advantage. We only have 12 laps to go in the office 200s. Arthur Xavier goes really wide. He'll gain quite a bit on 46 there. Nikolai Sykes, take a look at him. He's 23rd, 4 laps down. That obviously was a bad move by that 3 team. Darian Arnstoff obviously had a bad move too. I'm not sure what happened on pit road, but that caution really hurt him. 27 now continues to lead, pulling away from Iguana Seam in 2nd. Well, almost a little bit of contact. Logan Williams will dive to the inside of Arthur Xavier for 4th. Side by side down the back stretch. Logan Williams just not gets a good run out of turn 4 there. Should be able to clear him out of turn 2 here. We'll see. As now his brother Andrew Williams, 89 Machines, coming up behind him. Still trying to clear Arthur Xavier. Looks like Logan Williams did clear him and push him up the track for his brother to make that pass as well. 2 brothers, Logan Williams and Andrew Williams, up into the top 5 now. As they start on the front row, struggled through, as Logan Williams had a horrible start, and then Andrew Williams didn't, but obviously fell off on the long run. We'll see if they'll try and get 3rd place from Chevron Asada, as the top 2 cars have driven away. Nathan Stapleton has a big gap from 1st to 2nd. Still trying to continue to lead. 4 laps to go in the Office Depot 200. That caution shook up everything. if Nathan Stapleton can hold on for the win, he has to thank Lemuel Cook for that caution, because without that caution, Nathan Stapleton would not have won this race. As 3 laps to go. Logan Williams and Andrew Williams trying to pass the 09 of Chevron Asada. See if they'll work together. As Logan Williams will dive to the inside. Try and make that pass. So we have 2 laps to go. Oh, Andrew Williams goes pretty wide. We must allow Chevron Asada to get under him as white flag is out. Nathan Stapleton, 1 more lap to go, and he'll get the win. Do 1 and 2 for the final time. See Buck Hoover up there as he got his lap down on a long run. Do 3 and 4 for the final time. He'll win the season opener. Nathan Stapleton will win the Office Depot 200. In his first start in the Home Depot Pro Series, Nathan Stapleton has taken home the trophy. You're going to see him just come short and will finish 3rd. Logan Williams, starting on 1st, will come home 3rd. His brother 4th. And Chevron Asada, who was in 3rd, last few laps, will come home 5th. Neil Cook, who caused that caution, will come home 7th, but the race directors will look at that replay and see if there will be any punishment for the 32 machine. But look at these official standings now. Lance Smith Jr. last, sadly. Nathan Stapleton, though, takes home the win at Martinsville. Quan Hassim 2nd. Logan Williams rounds out the top 3. Andrew Williams 4th. Chevron Asada 5th. Arthur Xavier 6th. Lemuel Cook 7th. Daisy Johnson 8th. Cole Speed up into 9th. Ryan Benjamin 10th. Then the lap cars. Trey Smith 1 lap down. And Nikolai Sykes 4 laps down with that. Almost great strategy, but obviously wasn't, as he ran out of fuel there. And Liam Smith Jr., of course, will finish last. Anyway, we'll see you guys on Wednesday for, I believe it is Myrtle Beach. Sorry, Myrtle Beach in the Codemasters 150. We'll see you guys then.